There was a delay in your reading. I don't know. It's something that I was just told to write that. There is a delay in your reading. There's a delay in the information that you received or that you will receive. And then you'll find yourself, this is what I heard. The song has changed. Okay. Doing 80 and the 60 fuck a ticket. Because I just really know in my heart that we ain't finished. That's what they said. Okay. It's supposed to be because I ain't. But you know, they changed it up. So I just roll with it. And the song I got for you is Like You. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me in a special way. I feel when you hold me, we gon' always be together, baby. That's what you told me, and I believe it. Cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. And then they kept playing this part right here. And every time I think about you, when you ride, when you call, when you come up, your love is amazing to me. I can't wait till I see you. I wanna be with you again. That was the part. So what we got for the Virgo people, let's get into it. I feel like you're a little nervous about it because I feel like before I came in here was a big old rush of fear coming over me. But that's your energy, baby, because I ain't scared of nothing. But God, if I don't do what he say, that's it. That's all. Other than that, I'm good. I'm a brave heart. No offense to nobody, but fear can have you doing some fear, have you not going to get your blessings. I know, because I done it before. So here we go. What we got for the Virgo people? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the Virgo people. Message for the Virgo people. What messages do we have for the Virgo people? Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving it. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So let's see what we got going for you. We got for the Virgo people. It's time for the burgulator. I don't know what the fuck that was. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Uh-oh, somebody getting sensitive. I don't know if it's the journey doing it to you or your energy becoming more heightened. Your intuition. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. That's what you're becoming, because your energy is becoming more sensitive, because they want you, your energy wants you, your energy plus your emotions wants you to honor what your body is telling you to do. They want you to follow your heart and follow what your intuition is telling you. And if you don't, the more you don't do it, the more it'll become more heavy and weigh on you heavier. The more sensitive you'll become to what you need to do. Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. See, this is going to be for somebody and not everybody now. There's something that you've done. And now it's like you're being guided to do something now. So that there could be some type of fairness done. But I don't feel like you really want to do it. And that's what forces the sensitivity out of you. Forcing you to feel the emotions and the energy. Thus forcing you to be fair. This is you when it comes to somebody, or somebody when it comes to you. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So that says you know what you're supposed to be doing. And this is why things are getting more sensitive for you. Because you got to honor the cycles and the rhythms of your body and your energy level. And it's got to be fair, because as above and so below. And your intuition says you know what to do. You got to follow your intuition, because if you don't, baby, you'll find yourself in an imbalance. And that's why you're getting so sensitive to everything around you right now. Because your body is wanting you to do something, or your emotions or your energy, and you just like maybe not wanting to do it. Because maybe you're trying to be a people pleaser, be fair or something. But the last card is boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no on others' demands on your time and energy. Purification, undying love, and fertility. Some type of new love down there. But you still got somebody making demands on your energy. Okay, so let's see about sensitivity. What's going on here for the Virgo people with the sensitivity? They're saying stay away from harsh shit because your energy, you're sensitive right now. Okay? So tell me about sensitivity for the Virgo people. Round and round, round we go. Cycles and rhythm. This is a repetitive. This is something that you've been faced with more than once. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't gotta be, but it's a painful ending that took place. And because of that painful ending that took place, you were terrified. And damn near missing out on the opportunity. And the universe saying this is opportunity you don't want to miss. Virgo or cross watcher. You good on your own. You alright? Get out there and do it. So fear is a motherfucker, ain't it? Talking about the Ten of Swords. Three of Swords. The Ten of Swords broke your heart. And you scared to be vulnerable. And that's why the universe is making you more sensitive. Because they're forcing you to do so. Right? Remember, I don't know if y'all, who was I telling earlier? It was some sign that I was telling earlier. The Lord will tell you to take a leap of faith. And he'll say, take the leap of faith, or take the leap of faith. I guess I'm going to have to say it. I'm going to have to see who. I said this to somebody else, so you could be dealing with that sign. My mama used to say, clean your room, Antoneice. Please clean your room. She said, I can't tell you. Can you please clean your room? Because you won't do it. She said, I got to tell you, clean your motherfucking room. She said, then I get you to clean your room. She said, I can't talk to you nice and sweet and you get it done because you won't do it. If I get the cussing, then you start running around and not knowing what to do. See, this the point that I'm making is that the Lord didn't ask you to take a leap of faith quite a few times now. And you have refused to take a leap of faith quite a few times now. So what's been happening now is that they're forcing you to get sensitive with the energy. And forcing you to get sensitive with the energy is putting you in a vulnerable state, whether you want to be there or you don't. Right? You don't want to be there. Why? Because you've been down this road. A Ten of Swords broke your heart before. You ain't trying to start the fuck over. What does you mean? But the universe says you are starting over. And you are to feel this. It's about healing and it's needing to take place. I feel like there's some type of illusion present in the universe. It's about to shatter it for you. Okay? Damn, that sounds scary. It's for you to make a decision to get into calmer waters when it comes to your emotions that you've been hiding and keeping back when it comes to this twin flame connection. Okay, tell me about the tower. I prefer to avoid the towers because them motherfuckers hurt sometimes. Okay, so back to the point that I'm making. I was telling earlier in a sign earlier that when the Lord will tell you to take the leap of faith, he'll tell you to take the leap of faith, and when you finally don't take it, he's just going to push your ass over the edge. And you're not going to be happy with the Lord when he does that to you. But when you finally on the way down and you grow your wings and you see you just fine, you ain't going to be mad at the Lord at all no more. He just didn't want you to miss out on something great, so he had to push you because you wouldn't jump. So it's kind of in the sense to where you're being pushed. You're being pushed to go out here and take action over something that your heart is desiring, but you were too afraid to reach out and grab it. You're being forced to take some type of action. You're being forced to take a leap of faith that helps you persevere to close this cycle so that you can get to this mutual connection with the Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So there's somebody who wants to mutually love you that you need to find a balance on, but you've been mentally conflicted. Having anxiety. But the universe is saying, Virgo, cross watcher. It's time to get out there. It's time to honor the cycles of the energy and your body. That's why they made it. They increased the sensitivity. So now you're really feeling it. It's pressure. It's like a flame lit under your ass, forcing you to get done something that you already know that you need to get done. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Somebody ain't honoring their body, their heart, their emotions. Nope, they ain't. Why? Because look who popping out. Boom. The Virgo. I'm just playing. I don't know. Yep, I was going to say, I'm just playing. I don't know. But the last card was the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I don't want to say this is you not honoring your body, but I want to say that it is possible that there is a air sign near you. Uh-oh, it's about to go for it. Take me for a turn. The Wheel of Fortune, that's destiny. This is facts. And then the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords coming out. She who knows. She knows the truth. Know the truth about what? Somebody needing to apologize. But the Queen of Swords is a match with the King. Tell me about the King of Swords. Somebody dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that they know they can't trust. They know he's kind of cold. He's kind of emotionally unavailable, but they love him. Somehow something about him is the love. And they want to be patient with him while he gets his feelings together. But they need to make a choice to go into calmer waters because this is sabotaging them. Or he just not owning up to his cycles and the rhythms of his body. His heart is telling him to do something and he's not listening. So it's up to you to just go on over here and do your own thing until he figure out what he gonna do, because I feel like he's sabotaging with you. And right now you're feeling stagnated, like you holding burdens, baby, because you want to reconcile. And that's what your intuition told you was gonna happen. You getting this pentacality. So what's going on? Well, whatever's going on, it ain't according to the plan. So at this point, then you take your focus from this and you go put it on something else that makes you feel good, right? Because this don't make you feel good. It make you feel burdened, right? Something went wrong in the game, right? The Empress, the Six of Pentacles. The Empress is supposed to be getting the balance. But there's a masculine energy, whether it's a Virgo or a non-Virgo, withholding, sabotaging, keeping quiet. Instead of expressing, he's keeping it in. See? It's Virgo. Possibly non-Virgos too, but this is a masculine energy who's holding back, even after learning lessons of holding back. So they turning up the volume because they want fairness. They want this to be fair. And somehow, some way, this ain't been fair. And somebody's being forced to be fair. And they know it with the inner wisdom, but they're trying to refuse to do so. Huh. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. Tell me about fairness. No, back it up. Tell me about the Hermit to the Four of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. See, his intuition been telling him what to do, but he's still holding back. His intuition is telling him to offer the love, to reconcile, but he's not doing it. It's his destiny. It's the truth. He's not doing it. Why is he not doing it? I don't know why he's not doing it. Because he might have to get single first. Somebody's in a relationship. They need to go from the Nine of Pentacles from the 10 to the 9. So somebody's sitting here feeling some type of way about somebody on the inside, but trying to get rid of somebody on the outside. That's weird, because you got to set boundaries for somebody. This is the person you got to get rid of. The person who's demanding your time, demanding your energy, taking what they want, thinking they can. But that's not even who you feeling no type of way about. This is a motherfucker who's just greedy and trying to take. But it's something else that went on with this fairness energy. And that's where you need to go. But you know this already with your inner wisdom. Fairness. It's something they need to let go. We'll see, look, justice is being served in a situation where something was unjust, something was unfair, something wasn't done right. Somebody made choices, movements, and decisions to be egotistical. Or they make choices, movements, and decisions to choose competition or to listen to the opinions of others. And now they're wanting to communicate, move towards the person, talk about that, send messages about that, possibly even heal that. Because they found out, the Emperor found out that this is wish fulfillment right here. That with his inner wisdom, he know what's going on. But why he ain't taking the leap of faith is beyond me. So, but the universe is gonna force him. This is where it's like karma, right? Because they're saying that justice is being served because fairness. Somebody was not fair, and that's why the universe is serving justice. The karma is serving because something wasn't fair. That's why you feeling all extra sensitive. Like you got to go in here and express your emotions because you're fighting off what karma gave you, right? Karma served you something saying, okay, well, that wasn't fair how you handled it. So now you need to go in there and express your true emotions. You need to go in there and be vulnerable. But your greatest fear is being vulnerable. So you ain't doing it, right? Well, the universe is turning up the heat because you think you ain't doing it, but you're getting it done because the Lord always gets his way. And this is where we are taking the road of more resistance, right? Because if we just lay down and do what the Lord tells us to do, it don't have to be like this, right? But if you refuse what the Lord is telling you to do and you get all like that, then you put them in a position to rotate. I mean, the stars and the moons and all that's going to rotate anyway. See, that's already lined up to happen. So if you'll resist, and then the moon go direct somewhere, then Saturn go direct, then Pluto go over here somewhere. All of that shit is contributing to us changing and being better versions of ourselves. And the ones of us that refuse to change, that refuse to release ways that don't serve us, well, we get the force. And the Lord shows us a little force. But after we receive that force, we'll never be forcing the Lord to force us again. Because now motherfuckers just imagine being so good at holding your feelings, but you can't now because the universe does sensitivity up all the energy around you. So now you forced to feel it no matter what you do, no matter where you hide. That's karma for your ass. This could have been something that you did to somebody else, and it's only fair, right? It says the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner, and this is the way the universe see fair, and you're refusing to give the fair up, so they're you're being forced because they're saying that you know what you're supposed to be doing with the inner wisdom card. Tell me about inner wisdom for the Virgo people. See, you're supposed to be offering this pentacle, but instead you cause a stagnation. The universe don't like that. If you know better, then you do better. And if you don't know better, they'll work with you. But when you know better, they on your ass instantly. That means you just don't care. You know the truth. Everybody know the truth. She who knows keeps being here. So the Queen of Swords know the truth too. The Queen of Swords know the truth, and you know the truth too. It's something that you keep thinking about, but you're not doing. Which makes it a stagnation. I don't know what's going on up in this thing. I ain't seen the Lord give a message like this in a little minute, because normally we don't be resisting. But I guess somebody had to do what they had to do. I wish you the best, baby. Okay? Come back and let me know how that turned out. Come back, you gonna tell me why you ain't gonna never resist nothing what the Lord tell you to do again. I'm just saying. I tried this once. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm not laughing. I really ain't. But a transformation is happening because somebody is stagnating, causing blockages. And the universe is trying to be victorious. Or bringing victorious is bringing a balance between light and dark. Move this thing forward. So the hangman has no way in the way of the chariot. It will run that motherfucker over. Okay? I'm telling you. It's about balance. It's about fairness. And the universe is determined to be fair. The universe is determined to make things right. As above, so below. It's the Libra energy. So we don't get to get in the way of the universe's laws, or they will run your ass over. That's all the point that you're learning. That's what's being taught here for somebody. I just really wish you would. I don't know. It's all about love. It's because somebody don't want to be vulnerable. But this person been through a lot, and it seems harsh, right? That the universe is do you like that. But they do you like that because if they don't do you like that, you will spend the rest of your life not getting no love or giving no love because of somebody that hurt you that don't even matter no more. This is necessary for you to reach the next version, the next level. And you can't see it yet, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. So if I was you, just me giving my own spiritual opinion, I would just go ahead and take the leap of faith if I was you. But you do what you want to do, right? Apparently your intuition is telling you to leap too, but vulnerability is not your thing at this time of your life, which you got to do what you got to do, but it could get a lot worse is all I'm trying to say. Okay? Okay. Boundaries. Tell me about the boundaries. I'm just here for the Virgo people. He don't want the Tower. He don't want it. But he know it could get a lot worse. Don't you? Yeah, you do. Because the inner wisdom is here, saying that you know for sure. And it's not a coincidence that the Emperor shows up now. Now here's the Emperor setting his boundaries. Why? Because it's time for him to get into alignment when it comes to a contract, when it comes to an agreement, when it comes to a relationship or a connection, whatever of those it is. He does have anxiety and he is mentally conflicted, but he knows the clarity. Okay? He knows what his intuition is telling him to do. So he can't not do it. Because the Lord has spoken, right? You know what happens when you go against your intuition? Bad shit happens. I'm telling you. Knight of Swords. Why is this here for the Virgo people? Seven of Pentacles. You've been doing a lot of thinking about it anyway. But yep, you feeling scared. Eight of Swords, you feeling trapped in your mind. Hey, greater good, thank you. The Six of Wands. You want to be victorious, you really do, Virgo, or cross watcher, but it's just you were tough, terrified. Terrified of somebody breaking your heart again after you gave everything and you got the Ten of Swords. But if the universe is forcing you to take a leap of faith in love, what makes you think that they will set you up for failure? Don't you trust God? No, you do. But these actions ain't resulting in the person that trusts. Because it's a leap of faith that you're being presented with, and you are refusing to take it because it results in you being vulnerable. And the Lord is saying, trust me, I got you. And you saying, Lord, these is feelings. I don't deal with feelings, Lord. You're going to have to get somebody else to do it. Now that ain't going to get in good for you. I'm sure about that part. But you got to do what you got to do, baby. But I hope you listen to me, you take this message and you heed and you just leap. Like your heart, just let your heart free and you just leap, baby. And then you'll look and you'll be glad that you leap. But if you don't leap, guess what? The tower going to wrestle your ass down to the ground and you still going to leap. So, but you got to do what you got to do. Okay? Because the sensitivity just get more and more sensitive where you can't take that shit. Then you'll find yourself going crazy, trying to, like, I'm telling you, been there, done that. Do what you got to do, though. I'm just trying to help, okay? Do what you got to do. Follow your own path, but I'm just trying to give you a little advice. That's all. See, because you do want to be victorious. It's not that you don't. You want this. But the fear just won't let you reach out and grab it. So all you do is sit back and think about it instead. You think about what it could be like. How it could be if you would this, and that, and everything else. But if you get the perspective that you got the tools and all the tools you need to manifest and you believe in yourself, baby, and you stand up and defend what's yours, you say, yeah, I've been through a lot, damn it, but I can get what I deserve. The Lord say this is good for me, then I'm going to go get it. Right? It's an underlying truth in everything, but you just can't see it right now. The only thing you can see is that you're supposed to take a leap of faith in some type of love situation that you're not interested in because you don't want to be vulnerable. What the fuck? I want to be victorious, but how can we be victorious without me getting in my feelings? There's no way. Ain't no way around it. I feel stressed, Virgo, in your reading. You stressed out about this. See, there go the Ace of Swords to the Fourth. But I feel like there's an underlying truth, but you know it. All the more reasons to help you be victorious. What's the Ace of Swords? King of Pentacles. Uh-oh. We talking to a Virgo. We talking to a Virgo right now. The King of Pentacles know exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Getting on the same page, putting the work in, or Ace. What's this Page of Swords? Three of Wands. Knight of Cups. To the Four of Wands. To the Lovers. To the Five of Pentacles. Virgo left somebody out in the cold. Somebody he's in a twin flame, but he left him waiting and he left him out in the cold and he's supposed to offer love to him. He's supposed to be strong and be courageous and put down the burdens of the past and the scarcity, the fear from the past that keeps him from being vulnerable. And this is a fact that Virgo knows because the Ace of Swords is here. The Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles says you're supposed to be working on a contract that you know is destined for you. You're supposed to be standing up and defending a position. You're moving slow but surely, I guess, towards the Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign woman, or it could be somebody who knows what they want. Could be a Pisces. It's mysterious, and you can't see it all, so it makes you scared. Tell me about the Moon. Eight of Cups to the Temperance, to the Two of Wands. Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords. So you found out you betrayed the Queen of somebody. You found out you betrayed, but I don't know if you found out or you knew, but you betrayed the Queen of Cups, or you sabotaged it. But you know the truth. You know that this is somebody you're supposed to be in a connection with, and you don't want to miss it. Ace of Cups, but that Ten of Swords is in your way. Eight of Cups. What do you got to walk away from? Ego. You got to walk away from ego. You got to walk away from the opinions of other motherfuckers. You got to walk away from this defensiveness that keeps you guarded when it comes to balancing out your wish fulfillment. When it comes to you taking charge of bringing the balance, bringing the fairness to your wish fulfillment. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. So they say you know what you're supposed to do, but I want to know what you're actually doing instead of what you're supposed to be doing, or if you're doing anything at all. You ain't. I mean, you might be, but I don't see it. You ain't. You ain't doing the fuck-ass thing, Virgo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be taking a leap of faith towards what makes you happy, something that you got facts about. But guess what you're doing instead? You're sitting here in fear, not doing the fuck-ass thing. You want to communicate. You want to tell this person you sorry. You want to go that way and tell them how passionate you are. Tell them you know what this is now. But you ain't doing shit because fear. The Lord is going to push you off of that bird. If that faith, that you're going to be like somebody else. Who was that? Was that Taurus? Who did I tell that to earlier? Was you there? Was one of y'all there? I told somebody earlier that if you don't take the leap of faith, the Lord will push you. Because now you're at a position where it's the devil or it's the Lord. It's either you be fearful with the devil or you take a leap of faith with the Lord. I can't find the fool card right now, but it's out here. It's either you believe in the Lord with this faith or you trust in the devil with this fear. And you making the Lord a little jealous, sitting here acting like you going to choose fear over faith. So he might just push your ass over that edge, and that's all I'm saying. But I'm just telling you because it's my job to give you the warning, to give you some clarity if you acting like you don't know. But this ain't the same. This is you sitting here with the clarity and refusing to use it to do what the Lord told you to do. And that is you resisting. You're being a rebel. And please stop. I'm just saying. Ain't no room here for a rebel. I'm just saying. You get down or you lay down here. And I know that sounds gangster, but the Lord is a lot gangster than you think he is. You might think he's all love and light and but he don't fuck around. Because he's in a spiritual warfare between the devil. It's a battle. It's a fight, a war between light and dark. Right? So he ain't got time to care about what you scared of. He ain't got time. It's a greater picture. It's a bigger point out here that we fighting. And people don't get it. So sometimes when he push you, you ain't going to understand. But later on, you will. When he push you over to take the leap that you're refusing, you ain't going to understand it. But you will later. You will later. You're keeping your feelings in, but you're constantly thinking about them. That's your clues right there. Them is your signs and synchronicities that they put in on your heart, your mind, your chest, your soul, your spirit, and your third eye chakra. But you still sitting there. Why that could be. I still hear it. Talk. I've done this. So do that you took that leap of faith if you don't. I'm telling you. It won't be the worst, but it would have been so much better if you would have went the Lord's way instead of the way of fear. And the Lord is trying to put you in the twin flame union, but you are mentally conflicted about that. And it ain't even about this twin flame because it's a mutual love here. Y'all share something special. It's about you being mentally conflicted on your own that somebody might abandon you later. And your intuition already told you what's up with this. But you still ain't listening. So you're forcing another tower your way. Oh boy. I feel... Lord, please give Virgo the strength. Please give them the clarity, the confidence, whatever they need to follow this intuition. Because I really don't want them to get hit by this tower. And I really don't want them to be perceived as a rebel. Amen. I mean, I felt the urge to pray for you, Virgo, because it's serious. And I know how it could be when you force between a leap of faith and the fear. And the faith ain't always the easiest route. The fear is easier to take because now you don't have to really do no leg work. You don't have to do no heart. And then so what, it was a leap of faith, right? This is how you think when you're scared. So what is a leap of faith? I can't miss what I ain't get. I can't miss nothing I ain't never had. So I'm fine just right here. And the Lord is telling you no, because you're going to experience this. Some things we get free will and some things we don't because it was written in the stars. And if the Lord is putting you in a position to have an experience in this lifetime, then you don't have no choice, baby. Okay? So, but you got to do what you got to do. But if you don't listen to me, I'll see you back here next week with your eyes glued on the TV or on your cell phone because you're trying to hear what I got to say now because not listening to me didn't work out for you the last time. But you, okay? Much love, Virgo. Follow your intuition, baby, please. Okay? Okay. Hell, I've been there. It's hard, especially when you come from religion. You be up here like... It'd be a back and forth thing. Like your spirit say that way, the Bible say that way. The stuff. Oh, I just don't. Lord, you sure I ain't gonna go to hell, Lord? You know, that's how it is when you first start on your journey, because you really don't know. You just stuck on your mentality and everything you know. The only perception you got is what they taught you. You don't got your own knowledge. You don't got your own spiritual wisdom yet. So you're scared. But then the more you get into it, the more you be like, oh, okay, now I'm learning some knowledge. Now I'm learning some wisdom, because knowledge is power, baby. And without knowledge, we don't know much. And you need it. You need your knowledge. You need your wisdom to get to your next level. The inner knowledge, especially, because that's your connection to the Lord. That's your connection. So he specifically done tied the connection to you from him, so that the devil can't get in there and fool that one. He could fool your eyes. He could fool everything around you, but he cannot touch this connection you got with the Lord. So that's why it's important to go with that, right? Because you can be tricked in many ways. The eyes can deceive, but the intuition won't. The intuition will feel the energy of it. And if it's off, your intuition gonna let you know right then and there. Oh, that shit look good, but stop right there, because everything that glitters ain't motherfucking gold. Take the leap, baby. Now I'm gonna stay down. Do what you gotta do, okay? Do what you gotta do, but I'm just saying. Much love, much love.